Leopard gecko is a ground-dwelling lizard native to the rocky dry grassland and deserts. Kingdom Animal Classification Reptile. Distribution and habitat. The native habitat of the common leopard gecko includes the rocky and deserts from South Asia regions, like Afghanistan, Pakistan, Southeast West India, Western Nepal, and Iran. These incredible animals prefer in arid and semi-arid areas, like clay and sandy soils, but avoid areas where the primary substance is sand. Behavior and ecology. These leopard geckos are nocturnal reptiles. During the days, they hide in their shelters to stay and become prepared to, to a better temperature to get out. The winter temperatures within the range of the leopard gecko can be low. It forces them to semi-hibernate. It is called brumation. Diet. Leopard geckos are consumers of a variety of prey animals. Vertebrates we presume to make up the majority of the animal's diet, but in captivity they could also eat small vertebrate prey. If the opportunity is clear, bears or captive leopard geckos report that sufficiently fed leopard geckos will not cannibalize. Characteristics. They are small lizards, called by their color pigment, and females are to 18 to 20 centimeters and weight in 50 to 70 grams. Males since 20 and 28 centimeters and weight 60 to 80 grams. Color pigmentation. Common leopard geckos range in color from yellow to brownish orange base, with spots covering all or mostly half of their dorsal region of the body. Fun facts. These leopards are polyphyodonts. Unlike common geckos, they can regenerate their tails when lost. However, they're never gonna look the same.
The panther chameleon is a chameleon you can find in northern Madagascar. Its average lifespan is between 5 to 7 years. A male can grow to be as long as 17 to 22 inches, while females are only 10 to 14 inches. Males will weigh between 140 and 180 grams, while the females are generally between 60 and 100. The panther chameleon is vivid blue, but it can change to several colors such as orange, green, and red. The feet have 5 fingers like humans, which are grouped in a group of 3 and a group of 2, giving them a tongue-like appearance. They also have thumbs. They have a long tail, and the male has small ridges on the head. The eyes can rotate freely and independently. The scientific name of this chameleon is Chameleonidae furciferpadalis. The panther chameleon lives in the eastern and northern parts of the island of Madagascar. It claims its home in the tropical trees and bushes that live on the island. In their habitat, they like to climb trees and bask in the sun. They live in a very humid place, but they stay cold-blooded. They spend their time hunting in the trees and looking for still water. They must have vegetation to survive, given that they live in trees rather than on the ground. The panther chameleon is a carnivore. They will eat small insects on the air or in the ground. They will use their tongues as slingshots and can go as far as 30 feet away. These chameleons can reproduce when they reach 7 months of age, and females who are carrying eggs will signal their unwillingness to mate by turning a dark color, commonly with orange stripes. She will lay anywhere from 5 to 8 clutches of eggs, but usually does not survive longer than 2 years after reproducing. The chameleon's strongest defense is its camouflage ability. The panther chameleon, like other chameleons, can change the color of the skin due to pigments in their skin cells. This allows them to become the environment by changing their color in order to hide from predators, which are snakes, birds such as shrikes, cuckoos, and hornbills, and sometimes even monkeys, who would also prey upon the panther chameleons. Because the chameleon has thumbs, it can easily hold on to branches and trees. Because they prefer to live in trees, they will tend to move through trees and rarely touch the ground. Their movement is slow unless they are provoked. Their color may vary by the mood. If they're happy and calm Fun facts. Their color may vary by the mood. If they're happy and calm, they will appear green. If they're angry, they will appear yellow. If they want to impress others, they will appear blue. When it launches its tongue to grab an insect, the tongue gets to the prey in 0.030 seconds.
The Mary River turtle. The data of this animal is kingdom, Animalia, phylum, Chordata, family, Chelidae, class, Reptilia, and its scientific name is Elusor macrurus. Characteristics. It has a short neck, webbed fore and hind limbs, long tail that can reach 70% of the shell length, low streamlined shell, and the females can grow up to 35 centimeters and males can grow up to 40 centimeters. This animal consists of many different colors, coming from rusty red all the way to brown, and sometimes the colors can be almost black. Diet. They are omnivores, and their diet consists of plants such as algae and bivalves and other small animals that they can find. Habitats. They live in fresh waters in the Mary River in Australia and Queensland. Their behavior is not well known yet because there's not a lot of facts known about this animal, but they are aggressive towards other males and they are very territorial, especially their nesting grounds. They are an endangered animal. Fun facts. Algae starts to grow all over their body and their head, and this happens because they spend too much time underwater. It takes 30 years for a male to be fully matured and grown, and they breathe through the butt when underwater.